Hi, and thanks so much for joining me for this Get Ready With Me full face using products that are eligible during the Chantecaille Sylvie sale. If you'd like to see that, please keep watching. If you are new here or new to Chantecaille, the reason why you're seeing so many videos out there featuring Chantecaille items is because they are having their annual Sylvie sale. Sylvie is the founder of Chantecaille, so happy birthday to Sylvie. They're extending to you an early access 30% off on the site, eligible on all items except for philanthropy items. With the code GRACE30, you'll receive 30% off your purchase, including everything except for philanthropy items. So I wanted to put a look together using all of the items that are eligible during the sale. If I got any of those wrong, I'll make sure to indicate it below, but I double checked. So if you'd like to see that, please keep watching. Just adding a bit of beach rose because my lips are a little bit chapped. So that's the most sheer of the shades. The other shades provide some really nice color though, but I just wanted to hydrate. So I did put on eyebrows because I think everything else I'm using is all Chantecaille. This is the Gucci brow pencil. Let's just go in with a little bit of rose water first just to cool down. It's really hot here today. That's a really refreshing spray. If you don't know how the rose water is created yet, I will link the video below that explains why this water is so special. And then we're gonna go in with a little bit of the anti-pollution mattifying cream just right up here, just for the areas with pores right here. Going in with a couple of base products, I do have the Just Skin in Glow and the Future Skin in Cream. So I'm gonna apply them both in the front because they're better in the front. They're both a little bit lighter and you can see the difference. So this Just Skin has SPF 15, has a little bit more coverage, and it's a little bit warmer. The cream has a really nice brightening shade on me. I'll actually swatch both for you. Okay, let me do this first so you can see. So that is Future Skin in Cream, and this is Just Skin in Glow. So let me go ahead and show you all of the swatches of these products that I have. I have 3 shades in the Future Skin, and I have 2 shades in the Just Skin. So let me go ahead and work those in. So I'm going ahead and I'm adding some Real Skin just to the eyelids and underneath right here, as well as going in with Shea here, right on the exterior. You can see I've added a little bit already, a little bit deeper. And then I'm going in with the Just Skin Tinted Moisturizer in Tan, also on the exterior. So I'm gonna blend all that in, turn on the air conditioner. I'll be right back. Okay, I tried to do some of that with the air conditioning on because my husband's taking a nap and I know it gets really hot really quickly without the air. So you can see the difference between the Future Skin side and the Just Skin Tinted Moisturizer side. So I'm gonna go ahead and brighten up the other side, the Just Skin side, with a little bit more of that cream foundation on the other side. I do like that peachy tone in there. I think that's really unique to that particular foundation. So that's one of the reasons I really love it. You can see how buildable it is. I'm also going in with Real Skin concealer just to spot conceal those darker areas, as well as just in the corners again. So now I tried to do a little bit of that with the air conditioning on so that my husband, who's taking a nap, doesn't totally overheat here, but I've turned the air off now, and we're gonna talk about this, the Le Camouflage Stila. I'm just gonna brighten up these corners like this. I'm gonna go in with Lively and Vibrant. So Lively we'll put on first. It's got, again, a peachy tone to it. I'm just gonna apply it like this. Really simple product to use. I love this on bare skin as well. So if you don't wear foundation, this is a lovely product to use just directly on the skin. So you could even do something like the mattifying cream and then just go in with this blush. I think that's really pretty. We're going to go in with Vibrant as well. As you can see, the shade is really beautiful and truly vibrant. Finish up the other side. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the Radiance Gel Bronzer on the exterior. It's a really beautiful shade. So you can see how beautifully warm it is. And a little bit goes a long way. Same with the blush. I'm gonna use two powders today. I've got the loose powder here, and I had questions about it. It's this one. And this is a really great powder if you're looking for something without talc. So I did this the other day, and then I did a little P-Volve workout, but I used this powder and then the HD powder that I'll show you in a minute, and everything stayed really well in place. And when I use a loose powder, I typically will go on top of it with another powder just to refine everything. This is the HD Perfecting Powder. And then I wanted to go in with this blush. This is the Flower Power Cheek shade, and it has a lovely glow to it. It is a bit light for my skin tone, so I'm using it more as a topper. It's this one right here with the cute packaging. So I love blending cream and powder, not blending, but layering powder blushes on top of cream blushes. Okay, I love the way the blush is on top of other blushes. So the blush by itself, it doesn't really show up on me, but on top of other blushes is the way that I've learned to use it. And I think it's a really pretty glow. I'm gonna try and just use two of my favorite shades from the eyeshadows. So I love Java. So I'm gonna go ahead, and this is the Shade and Sweep brush by Chantecaille. And I'm just going to sweep it on. It's such a pretty shade. I love this one in the crease. So what we'll do is we'll add this onto the eye area, obviously, and I'm pulling it up a little bit as well. And then we're also going to build it up. I mean, you can just do a one and done like this and be fine, depending on how much definition you want and how much dimension you want. I think it's really pretty. I'm actually going to take this underneath. I'm just going to take the same brush, and then I'm going to run it under like this. I'm going to take a smaller brush now and just focus this same Java shade in the outer corner. Just like this, I'm going to push it into that corner, just like that. So you can build it up and then into the crease, just for a little bit more definition and dimension. Same color though, so you can see the difference just based on how much you add. So it's definitely buildable in a really pretty way. Just gonna take my Raymore 6.5 and blend just the tops here. I wanna make sure that's smooth right along here. Then using the Chantecaille eyeliner brush, it's angles like this. I'm gonna go into Lapis, this navy color right here, and I'm going to eyeline. I'm going to use it as an eyeliner. Just like this, just pushing it up against the lashes. You can even take some rose water and dampen the brush. So you can actually add some rose water to this after I actually have added powder to the brush. So yeah, doing that allows you to intensify the powder into more of a traditional eyeliner intensity without introducing the water into the actual eyeshadow. But you can see it's subtle, but really pretty. I love this. It just is something different than black or brown, and it has a really pretty shade to it, but nothing that you can really pinpoint what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and even this out. I'll probably tightline with Violet Damask and of course add mascara. I went ahead and also went into the waterline with Jasper. So that's pretty much all I did, was just tightline with Violet Damask and then mascara. So you can see why I love that mascara so much. Let's go ahead with brows. I've already done the Gucci eyebrow pencil. So I'm going in with the Full Brow Perfecting Gel and Tint in Brown by Chantecaille. This gives a nice hold without being too much. So those of you who need a little bit more hold, this is a good one without adding too much. Sometimes there's a little bit too much chunkiness. This one's very nice. We have lots of options with the lip. You can do something like a lip gloss. This is In Love. It's a really pretty, cool pink. I usually will use this as a topper, but when I need some moisture, sometimes I will go for something like just a lip gloss. This is pretty on top of a lip liner, and I cannot find my lip liner, so I do have to get one as well. I think it's in the shade Natural. I'm not sure. I've got to look back at the shade, but I'll list it below which one I'm going to pick up. Then you can go in with something with a little bit more color, like the Lip Tint lip balms. You saw Beach Rose on me, and it doesn't show up as much as it's just a really nice balm, but this one's beautiful. Madeira. This one might be my favorite one, but I really like calendula, and I really do like verbena. Yeah, I think this is one of the easiest lip products to use. Plus I love the size, not only for application, but if you want to put this in your bag or travel with it. In fact, I'm traveling with, I might bring 2 or 3 with me. So that's more of like a sheer glossy formula that has some color. And then let's go in with something a little bit more. I'm gonna go first in with the contour fill because it does a nice job of providing a really smooth canvas. And then we're gonna go in with one of the Le Mat Stylos. And these wind up, so you don't have to sharpen these, so that's nice. And this is in the shade Aster. So you can see, even though it's a matte, it went on really smoothly, just glides on. That contour fill helps a lot. Let's go ahead and finish up with my favorite fragrance, Vetiver Cedra. Really beautiful, clean green scent. And even though this one is marketed more towards men, I love it. I think it's such a pretty one. And here's the final look. I always love the results when I use Chantecaille products. It always looks so natural, lit from within, and not like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. Of course, you can build up the eye to really intensify that, but in terms of the base makeup, the Future Skin in particular is used by celebrities because they are filmed in HD where you can see everything. So if you like that no makeup look, you'll love that foundation. It really is undetectable and you can build it up really nicely. The tinted moisturizer has a little bit more coverage. It's got SPF 15 and the tones are a little bit different, so that might be the deciding factor for you. So make sure to check back with those swatches. But again, cream is my preferred shade out of all of them. And then I think the eyeshadows are passed over a lot of the times because they're sold in singles, but they are some of the prettiest eyeshadows I've used. So I hope I was able to show you at least my 2 favorite ones. And then any of the products like this. These are pretty. The bronzer, the blushes, love all of them. And you can combine these as well, so you can kind of custom mix if you want. So make sure to use the code GRACE30 for 30% off your purchase. Again, that's excluding any philanthropy items. But please let me know if you have any questions. I will try to answer them, and if I can't answer them, I will reach out for you. But that is it for today's video, so please take care of each other, stay well. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time.